So, the hot, burning question for some aspiring creatives: how does a songwriter make a song? Great question. I don't know. That's awful. That's awful. I do know. But what I'm trying to say is, I only know my way. I thought I would take you guys through my method of songwriting. It's the hot gossip. It's the hot tea. How does one do it? Well, this is it, guys, gals, and everyone in between. This is it. This is what I use to make the music. So some people might think that as a songwriter, I sit and I ponder upon ideas for my songs. And they think that that might be the most difficult part, you know. What am I gonna say to the world? What do I really want to express? No, not for moi, not for me. My process is pretty effortless. I'm calling it the mind dump method. Well thought out, mystical, deep songs come out of this process. Now, this is something that came naturally to me, but that I discovered lots of artists actually do. It's a process of purging bad ideas, pretty much nonsense, in order to get to the gold within. Start out by finding a sound, a melody, a tune. This takes me sometimes 2 minutes, and it sometimes takes me 45. Okay, I've successfully found something I like, so it goes something like this. Right, so while I'm doing that, I usually hear, it's like an angel singing in my head. The angel is me, of course, but an angel. And I kind of just, whatever comes out of my mouth, it's literally so amazing. Whatever comes out of my mouth. Breathe like wings on a running breeze on, breath on my skin, a new love begins. Things are coming together. It's like math equations. You know, 2 + 2 equals something good. Can you say you need me when the waters are still? Do you want a lover who makes you feel ill? So what you just saw was mind dump. It's basically complete nonsense that comes from I don't even know where. But the great thing about it is that it establishes certain words, themes, the flow of the lyrics within your song, how you want them to come out, how you want the lyrics to generally present themselves within the song. The few words or sentences that come from this initial mind dump act as a guide for you throughout the song. Think about a blank page and you're supposed to write on it. A blank page is intimidating, but when you have certain words that you can play with to get a sort of story going, everything flows. I guess what I want to say, an important part of my process is getting those first 2 sentences, 2 to 4 sentences down. And it's just starting. It's really just starting the piece. And you can scrap it, you can throw it out. The whole point is not being afraid to fail and starting. And how do I start? That's what I was trying to show. It's like whatever flows out of your mouth, whatever you hear in your head that wants to come out, say it, record yourself on voice memos and just go with the flow and kind of establish what sounds right or what sounds good, what feels good to you, and tweak it on the way. So the first thing that came out of my mouth when I started this was like breeze on my wings, on a runny day. I don't know what that means. It doesn't make any sense, right? So I'm just following that sort of pattern. I like the B sound. So what sounds like breeze? Breathe. So breathe, and it flowed after that. Breathe. What am I breathing on? I don't know. Maybe this is like a sensual song. So breath on my skin. Breeze, breath. Kind of the same thing. So you know what I mean? It's like, again, think of a blank page and think of a guided journal. Create your guide. Another important thing to mention is that once you've created your guide, use your imagination. Start putting concepts together. Start imagining what this song could really be. Don't be critical of yourself. You can scrap, you can delete, you can go back, you can add. It's really just a piece of art. There is no pressure at the moment of writing. Once the initial mind dump is over and you have accumulated what seems to be a song, you can start curating it to who you are and to the message and the vision of this piece of work. Overall, songwriting is different for everyone. This is just the way I do it. And I found that it's the way that comes naturally to me, and it's the way that, you know, it helped me release songs that I'm proud of. So take this with a grain of salt. If something works for you, do it. If you're open to learning new ways of doing this, I hope this helped. And yeah, good luck on your songwriting journey, and I hope this demystified my process. Happy writing. See you guys. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Maybe all of your friends can become songwriters and potentially be on board.